Hi everyone, it's Linda Jones, and I thought if you're at home self-isolating and thinking of what to do, I've got a few projects that I'm going to put out that might be fun to make while you're at home. So the first one is a ring, and I call it a floral ring. It's just a flower. You can do this with 2 tones of wire, and as you can see, I've got a range of them here. You can just use one single bead for the center, or you can just create a spiral or glue even a flat back crystal. So if you follow the instructions, you'll be able to make one of these at home for yourself. It's a fun gift and it's a fun thing to wear. So for this ring, you want to cut 2 lengths of wire, and it's great to be able to do it with 2 different colors or 2 different tones. I've got gold and silver plated, and keep them together and just bring your hands sort of through them to straighten them. Now, if you don't have a ring stick to make this around, you can find something like a Pritt stick or I don't know, a lipstick or something that is cylindrical. And I'm going to bring the wire around, and basically the 2, you can see I'm keeping them together, those 2 tones together, and I'm going to do that one more time so that creates 3. Let's just bring that around and around. So there we have. Now this is the front of the ring, but I want to show you what the back will look like. It'll just be 4 wires and twice around there. So I'm going back to the front. So where you've got it at the front, if you twist those 2 around to connect them, you've got it now anchored. And I'm just going to flatten it so it doesn't want to lift too much. And you can just sort of bring it around a tiny bit more just to secure it. So to make the petals now, you separate each one of these out, and you don't have to actually shape them round anything. If you just do this with your fingers, you can see how I can get a nice loopy petal shape. Once you've got that loop there, you can get your steel block, get your whammer, put it on just on the side of your block, and you can see how that just spreads the wire out, and it fixes it too. It makes it solid. And then with the wire that you've just hammered, bring it round and secure it around that center point. And now you can create again another petal, and these petals can be whatever size you want them to be. So there's a bit of another loop. You can take it off, obviously. I'm keeping it on there, but just to make it clearer for you, you can see I can take it off. There's the second petal, and then again I bring it around. I do like to put it back onto my ring stick because it does help fix the whole piece. Okay, so now I'm going to start on these 2 wires. So I'm going to start on the gold one. So again, I'm going to make a little bit of a loop, and again, make it as big as you want. The reason I'm not taking it off my ring stick because it goes faster, because I don't have to keep taking it off and putting it on. And again, bring that wire around to secure it. So go to the other wire, make another loop. I'm tending to put them behind each other because it helps fix them as well. Actually, I will take it off at this one. So let's bring that one in there. Get the 2 at once. Back on. And bring the wires around. Let's do this one now. And that's how it goes. So you can see I'm going to carry on doing that. These loops, taking it off, hammering them, and just keep going until you've got lots and lots of these different petally shapes. Down, get it into the corner. Now you can see the build up of these petals. The more wire you have, I might stop there actually, because so that you can see that's how you would do it. And then when you come to, so there's a basic, I could carry on and on, but once you're happy with the amount of petals, take one of the wires on one of the sides and thread it just under or near to one side of the flower, and just wind it a couple of times around, and that will secure the whole bit. And when you cut it off so that it sits just on the top of the ring, not inside, because if you put it on the inside, what you'll find is it can scratch your finger as you push it in. So just use your chain nose pliers to push that wire in there. So I'm now going to use another wire, any of them, on the other side, and do the same sort of thing to bring that. If you find the wires are too long, just cut them down. And there we go. That will hold it. Cut it close and use your chain nose pliers just to push that down. Now I've got two extras, so what I'm going to do is bring one through the back middle and see if I can find a little gap that I can post it through. You can do this sometimes, or sometimes it's quite hard. There it is. And I'll pull it through that center. Now I have got one left here, so I think I may as well just make it into a petal. So I've got this one here, so I'm going to find a bead and thread that on, and I can create a little bit of a spiral there, and flatten that on top of the bead so that the wire is secure on the bead. And then if I hold that and bring the wire around, it's going to get that a bit closer. So I'm encircling the wire around the bead until it hits the center point. Now, if I'm going to put that back on there, now I can spend a bit of time rearranging these petals. You see how you can sort of spread them around and reshape them a little bit. And if you find that it's shrunk a bit at the back, get your hammer and stretch the wires out. See how it gets bigger, and it also work hardens it. And there we have a little petal ring, and you can make these in lots of different colors with different colored wires.